TV. My name is Marco. Behind camera today is Peter, got a big smile on his face, and we've got Pete in the FCC controlling the helm for today. As you may have heard, today will be my last drive with Wild Earth TV, and I'm going to try and make it the best yet. So we're just going to go out there and see what we can get up to. But it's going to be a while since I come back to this kind of environment, to the low veld environment, this savanna environment. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do with this last day that I have been given to me to enjoy myself out here with Wild Earth TV in this bush? I'm going to go out there and have some fun, like every day, and do a couple of odd things. Obviously we're going to see what game we can find in the area. We're going to be focusing on a couple of the smaller things today as well. And come across the big things, well, that's just going to be I heard that there was cheetah in the west this morning. It was heading slowly down this direction, so we'll be keeping our eyes out for that. There were some elephants around earlier as well. Otherwise we'll just see what other tracks we can do. But the plan, I've been giving it a lot of thought what we'll do today. So I think we're going to go out there and we are going to smoke some elephant dung and eat some leaves and eat some marula nuts and scratch around here and there and just see what we can get up to. Track an animal or two, just have some fun. So come along and join us. Join me with my last ride and let's see what we can do. Okay, I'm taking a very, very big risk over here because this bird might, just to show you that we're not pulling your leg, just behind that bird there now. Okay, it's actually standing up to me. I mean, here I am, a 6-foot human. This bird isn't budging, it's standing its ground. Just behind it, those logs over there formed in a V. That's where the eggs are, just behind there. This bird is standing its ground. Yeah. Okay, you can go. I'll walk home from here. Gonna fall over. Well, welcome to Marco's Magic Muti Market. As you can see over there, I was having a good go at the elephant dung, just trying to get it all going nice and quickly. And I must say, the amount of smoke that I took in over there, I'm actually feeling particularly lightheaded now. You can see the dung here smolders very, very easily. There's a bit of a breeze, so it's actually just feeding the fuel, you could say, feeding the fire, and it's burning very, very quickly. I'm going to go past that other one there now and just put it out with some water. But traditionally this has been used to cure headaches, and I can see exactly why they say that, because my head is feeling very, very light at the moment. So I'm just going to stick some water on this and put this out. This plant over here that I've taken is one of the bush willows. And the russet bush willow, if you take the leaves and you strip them off a branch, just like that, take a handful of leaves, probably 3-4 times more than what I've got now, boil them up with water, warm water, and drink it. 20 minutes after you drink this infusion, your stomach will work, so you'll clear out your system. So one could say that it's a herbal laxative, and it does work. I'm sure you can guess why it works. I won't have to explain that part. But as a guide out here, we tend to try everything to make sure that we know what we're talking about. And these medicines do work out here. This one comes from a kubu berry. Like a lot of the other plants we get out over here, a very high level of tannin in this plant makes it very dry to taste. So if you nibble on a piece of it, you actually get a very dry mouth. Actually tastes revolting. It dries your mouth out. All the liquid coagulates in your mouth, and that can be used for numerous things. The tannin has anesthetic properties. You can stick it in your mouth where you've got a sensitive gum or a sore tooth, and it will actually take the pain away in that area. You can rub it on a wound. It will dry the blood because of the tannins coagulating liquid. Or you can eat 2 or 3 of these leaves, and it will actually help work with diarrhea, cure diarrhea.
So you can drink a lot of the other ones and then try that afterwards and fine.
Well, if you want to, I suppose that's one way to do it. Probably just better not to do anything. But if you want to clear your system out and then clog it up again, russet bushwallow and then the kubu berry. As well, I suppose while we're on that subject, here's our bush toilet paper, the weeping wattle. Just take this one over here, take a whole handful of them. There's 1 ply, there's 2 ply, and well, since it's my last day, why not go 3 ply? Yeah, there we go, a nice handful of bush toilet paper out over here that you can use. Very, very careful. You've got to be very careful using this because there is a plant that looks very similar to this called a river climbing thorn. It actually looks exactly the same as this plant here. The leaf structure is almost identical, but on the leaflets here, just at the base, you actually get tiny, tiny little hooked thorns that recurve and go down too on either of them. They're very difficult to see, but they are there. But I suppose that's a mistake you'll only make once in your life, and it'll be a great way to learn the difference between trees. So yeah, there's the
have you done that yourself, Marco? You said earlier you test everything.
No, I do a lot of research before I test, so no, not the river climbing thorn, no, but we don't need to go into too much detail about the weeping wattle. Well, a very dark good night from us this evening here at Wilder TV. Unfortunately no lights and no spotlights available for us. No, we're all out of lights this time. We're checking all our pockets to see if we've got anything that we can shine. So you just have to listen to my voice, unfortunately. But no, thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us this evening. It's been a pleasure being out this evening. It's great having Peter on the vehicle with me. I had a good time out there this evening. Didn't get to see much game, but that's never a big issue for me really. And I'm sure for a lot of you out there, it's just great to be out in the bush and see some of the smaller things and learn a little bit about the bush itself. Coming up that side, but yeah, just awesome to be out there. And yeah, unfortunately I have to say goodbye for this evening and for a while, but actually I'm going to take those words back. I actually hate saying goodbye, so I'm just going to say to everyone, see you soon, see you around. It's been great out here this evening. I'm going to miss everyone out here in the Wilder crew, and being able to share all my love for the bush with everyone out there. So thanks very much for joining us. That's myself, Marco, Peter behind camera, and Herman and Pete in the FCC. So,
cheers everyone, and cheers Marco.
Thanks for
I think I speak for everyone behind the camera,
yeah.
not just me.
Cheers everybody, enjoy the rest of the evening, and see you soon.